Huh. I gotta wake up here. It's time for the Fears podcast. Yeah, man. Wait for it. What's up, guys? Fears, audience, fears. Man, oh man, has it been a day. Whew. It's been a kind of a crazy day. Lots of stuff to talk to you guys about. Nothing went according to plan. At all. But let's get into it. Let me open up the chat and we'll get a moseying. I've got lots to talk to you guys about. Lots. All right, here we go. Let me just open up the live. Here we are. There we are. Okay. All right. Let me put it on live chat. Thank you so much for that one like. I appreciate that. Starting off the show as always, good with that one like. Now we got 2 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm telling you, I am amazed that you guys get quick with those likes, man. Quick. Anyway, big shout out to the fans. What's up? Fierce has got his coffee. I've got my healthy snack. We've got dried cranberries, carrots, and celery. Fierce has been trying to lose that weight, man. All right. So, lots to talk about. Coffee first, though. There we are. All right, that's good. Thank you so much for the 3 likes. And I'm going to turn on the fan because it's a little toasty in here. So give me 1 second. It's a little toasty in here. There we go. Hang on, that's a little bit too fast. There we go. All right, time to rock and roll. All right. What's up, Larry? He says, cool, late night stream. Well, it wasn't supposed to be a late night stream, guys. It kind of became a late night stream. Nothing went according to plan today. So, as you guys know, I was supposed to go to the firehouse today. To the Firehouse Museum in Tampa. Fears never made it. I got about 20 minutes from my house. And then the air condition just conked out. So I was dying in my car. So I take it up to my dealership. And they're like, well, Fears, we definitely can't get you in today. And I went, all right. I said, well, when can you get me in today? And so I spent about 3 hours at my dealership. And they said, there's no way we can get you in today. They said, we're maxed out. They said, we have like 34 plus appointments today. I went, I understand. I got you. I said, when do you think I can? He goes, probably at the earliest tomorrow. So either, I said, what about the latest? He said, probably the latest next Wednesday. And I said, so he said, anytime between them. So maybe, he goes, maybe I can get you in tomorrow. He goes, if I can't get you in tomorrow, I'll get you in on Sunday. I said, I'm going to church whether I have air condition or not in my car. I'll just roll down my windows and get the nice cool breeze because I am going to church this Sunday, you know? So, anyway. So, yeah. But work was good. I just never got there because I was like, by the time I drive to Tampa, I will be dripping with sweat. So, it was pretty bad. So, something happened to my air condition on the old Fearsmobile. I don't know if it just conked out. I don't know if something got damaged. But the AC is zero, not working. Thank God for the AC in here. But yeah. I don't know what happened. So I guess we'll find out. We'll figure it out. So I came back. Then I had to call the museum and cancel my appointment because to go to that firehouse museum, you have to make an appointment. They take appointments only or special events. So I called them and I just left a message that unfortunately I said my AC broke down. I need to get this fixed, so I'm not coming today. And they were like, "Oh yeah, we understand." They're like, "Just come." So maybe Monday. If my car is fixed by Monday, maybe I'll just drive out Monday, before work and check it out. Or maybe, no, Sunday I'm busy. Sunday I've got church and I've got a lunch at church. So yeah. So I'm quite busy on Sunday. Anyway, so there was that. Then, to top it all off, last night, before work, I was supposed to watch a movie or two to review for you guys. The minute I got off the live, maybe because I ended the live so late, I just fell asleep on the couch. So yeah. So no movie review today because I fell asleep. And by the time I woke up, it was time for me to get ready for work. So yeah. Yep. So yeah. Larry, I don't know what, I was about to read what you wrote, but you retracted it, so I don't know what you're trying to write. So yeah. Thank you for the 3 likes. So, unfortunately, Fears does not have any reviews tonight. But I'm going to watch Jack Frost 2 tonight if it kills me. And I'm going to review Jack Frost 2 and that Rock movie tonight. So yeah. Anyway, I thought we could do, I've got a Walmart haul. So I'm going to start with a Walmart haul. And then we're going to talk about some Halloween stories. Some of Fears' more epic Halloween stories. I got some funny convention stories that I want to talk about. And then I want to hear from the fans your favorite Fears moments, and I'll tell you guys my favorite Fears moments. Larry said, "Did you talk to Visions today? He has a crazy story to tell." I did talk to Visions. I let him know that that I'm going live. I said, "Hey, I'm at the grocery store. I'm buying groceries." I said, "When I get back, I'm gonna make some coffee." And all he wrote, Larry, was nice. Can't wait. So I'll let him know that I'm live. And yeah. But no, I haven't heard his crazy story yet. So I'll let Visions tell it, I guess, whenever he gets here. So I'll let him know that I'm live. So I'll be like, all right, so let me write, "Hey, Visions, I am live, so come and hang out when you can. Let me know, buddy." Yeah, so I was supposed to upload something last night. But because I fell asleep, I didn't get to upload anything last night, so I'm going to try and upload a video tonight. I had already finished editing it, putting on the final touches, so I'm going to upload it tonight, probably sometime after the stream, probably late. Probably before I go to bed, I'll just upload it or something. So that's why I have no movies to review. But I'm gonna watch Jack Frost 2 tonight and review that Rock movie that I already watched tomorrow. And I'm gonna review Jack Frost 2 tomorrow. So yeah. Anyway, let me finish writing a Vision. I said, "Hey Visions, I'm live, so come and hang out when you can. Let me know, buddy." Yeah, dude. See you there. Well, if I could spell it right. See you there. Okay. All right. So let me just close Instagram right now because I can't see your guys' comments. All right. Let me send that message and then let me close Instagram. Oh, there he is. There's Visions. Yo, what's up, buddy? I told him he is here. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, Visions, I didn't know you were already here. I was writing you. I was probably right as you came in. You were probably... So anyway, so Visions, I'm intrigued. Before we start anything, what is this crazy story? Larry said, hey, Fears, did you talk to Visions today? And I said, I did talk to you. And I said, hey, I was at the grocery store. I said, when I come back, I'm going to make some coffee. I got my coffee made. I'm ready to do my live, so I'm like... but before I get into anything, what is this crazy story? Because Larry said you got a crazy story to tell. So the floor is yours, buddy. Go for it. Go for it. Because I'm intrigued. So what is this crazy story? So I'm just going to wait until Vision says it. Oh, wow. That is pretty crazy. I don't know if it's super crazy. Larry, were you telling tall tales? That's not really that crazy. Vision said, well, I had some BK Lounge for breakfast. That was pretty crazy. I mean, that's crazy, but it's not super crazy. Fears has had some BK Lounge for breakfast many, many, many times. Many times. So, yeah. Anyway. Well, thanks for that story, Visions. That's pretty nuts. That's like a once-a-week thing for Fears. At least once a week. But, you know what? Anyway. Anyway. Big shout out to Larry and Lord Visions. Well, Visions, nothing, I don't know if you heard, Visions, nothing went according to plan today. I got up. I was about 20 minutes away from my house on the way to the Firehouse Museum when the internet, I'm sorry, I almost said the internet. When the AC just conked out, I was dripping with sweat. So I took it up to my dealership and they said, oh yeah, Fears, they said something's wrong definitely with the AC. And they said, how is the car driving? I said, the car's fine. I said, the car's fine. I'm driving it fine. Everything's fine. I said, just maybe the AC broke. I said, I have no idea. I said, I take good care of my car. I said, but I'm like, sometimes car parts just get old and they break or they malfunction or they just break down. So I said, when do you think you can get me in? And he goes, definitely not today, Fears. He goes, I have like 34 appointments already. And I was like, oh, okay. So there was that. All right, so but when do you think you can get me in? He said, hopefully tomorrow. So he's going to try to get me in tomorrow, Visions. He said, at the latest, if I can't get you in tomorrow, I'm going to get you in next Wednesday. So I hope I don't have to wait until next Wednesday, because that means Monday and Tuesday I'll have to drive to work with no AC. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably just wind down the windows, and it won't be as hot because I go into work at night, and I'll have the windows down, and I'll just let the cold air hit my face. But yeah. So there was that. Then when I got done with that late stream last night, Visions, I got something to eat, and I ate it real quick, and then I popped in Jack Frost 2, and I watched about maybe 2 minutes of it, and Fears fell asleep. So I technically didn't watch anything. When I woke up, the main menu probably had been playing for hours. And since Jack Frost is a horror movie / Christmas movie, it was a bunch of like Christmas songs playing over and over and over again. So I'm asleep, I wake up, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Thank God I woke up, because I woke up an hour before I had to go into work, because I didn't want to be late to work, and I looked over the clock, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I have to be there at 3:45, and it's 2. It was like 2:30, 2 o'clock when I woke up. And I was like, oh, well, I'm like, at least I'm not going to be late to work. So I got up, brushed my teeth, took a shower, got something to eat really quick, and then pretty much moseyed into work. So unfortunately, Visions and everybody else, 0 movie reviews tonight. So I apologize. But tonight I'm going to watch, I don't have to go to work tomorrow, so tomorrow I'm going to review, or tonight I'm going to watch Jack Frost 2. And I'm going to review that rock movie tomorrow. So, Visions, just save what you were going to say about Jack Frost 2 until tomorrow. So, there it is. Let's see. Fears, go to AutoZone and just get your AC charged. That's all it needs, buddy. Save yourself some money. Can you do that, Larry? Wow. All right. I may do that. I didn't know you could do that, but all right. Vision said, I watched Jack Frost 2 last night. It was pretty funny. All right. Well, Visions, because I fell asleep, don't talk about it tonight. Save what you want to talk about Jack Frost until tomorrow, because I kid you not, Visions, I was ready. I ended the stream. Maybe it was because I ended the stream so late. I ended the stream last night. I had to be in at work at 3:45, right? I ended the stream like 10:05, 10:20, somewhere around there. I actually don't know. It was around there. So I was like, all right, I got something to eat. Put in the DVD. Again, I watched about 2-3 minutes of it, and all of a sudden, I conked out. When I woke up, it was like 2-something, like 2:30, and I looked over. I thought I was late. I thought I was late for work because I woke up in a panic, looked over at the clock over there in the kitchen, and was like, oh, thank God it's 2:30. I don't have to be at work until 3:45. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. But then I was kind of bummed. I was like, well, shit. I didn't get to watch Jack for Us 2 because I fell asleep. I said, well, oh, well. I said, it's not the end of the world. I'll just watch it, tonight. So, yeah. What's funny is I was just watching air-conditioned recharge videos when you went live. Mine went out as well. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Okay. Damn. Well, it must be happening to a lot of people then. So, yeah. Well, Larry, I didn't know that you could go to AutoZone and get your AC charged. I hope you're not kidding me, because that would suck. That would suck if I went up there and was like, and I felt like an idiot. If Larry was joking around and I went up there like, hey, can I get my AC charged? And then they were like, we don't do that. I would feel, oh man, I would not be a happy camper, Larry, if I went all the way up there and you made me look like an idiot, because I didn't know you could do that at AutoZone. But I'll try it. I definitely will try it. So yeah. Does your air blow out? Hot air blows out, but no cold air. So air comes out, but it's just hot air. It's literally just hot air. So yeah, if so, you can fix it yourself. Cost you maybe $40 the most. Oh, hell yeah. Because I know if I went to my dealership, they would charge me an arm and a leg. So yeah, air does blow out, Larry. It's just hot air. Does that make a difference? I've never took it upon myself to do it myself. But you know what? Instead of paying $1,000 to get it fixed or $800 or whatever, I'd rather pay $40. So yeah. Well, I'll either go to AutoZone tomorrow or Sunday and have them look at it. Because, yeah, if they can fix it, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And you know what? There's an AutoZone probably 20 minutes down the road from me. So yeah. I'll take your advice, Larry, and go that. Well, that sucks, Visions, that your air conditioning crapped out too. It's happening to everybody. Anyway. So what I was saying, nothing, you just need a charge. It's an easy fix. All right, well, thank God. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm going to go to AutoZone, like I said, tomorrow or Sunday. I'll probably just go on Sunday, like right after church, and have them take a look at it. Paying $40, that's like nothing. So if it's like $40 or $50, I'd rather do that than, oh yeah, Fears, like go to your dealership and, oh yeah, it's going to be like $500. What? $500? Up your ass. No. So yeah. Well, Larry, I appreciate you telling me that, buddy. So, off to AutoZone. Hell yeah. So, Visions, like I was saying, nothing went according to plan. And I was kind of bummed because I really wanted to go to that firehouse. And this is the second time, I don't know if I'm jinxed or cursed, the first time I tried to go to that firehouse museum, my car broke down. So I tried to go there 2 years ago. My car broke down. All this black smoke started coming out of my engine. I remember telling you guys. And remember I told you guys I had to get it towed from like Tampa to like to my dealership like where I live. Oh, and that was a hefty toll. I think that was like a $250, $300 tow, and I was like, no! So if it isn't the engine breaking down like last time, it's the AC. Maybe I'm not destined to go to this Tampa Firehouse Museum. And I was really looking forward to it because I think firefighters are cool, you know? Like, at one point, I almost decided to be a firefighter. My buddy in my hometown I basically have 3 hometowns. I was born in St. Louis. Then we lived in O'Fallon, Missouri for a while, which is like 35 minutes away from, it's 25 minutes away from downtown St. Louis if there's zero traffic. If there's traffic, then you're looking at like a 35-minute drive. So for a while, we lived in O'Fallon, Missouri. And then, as you guys know, my parents wanted to have their dream house, so they bought that going nuts gigantic mansion in Wentzville, Missouri, which is 5 minutes away from O'Fallon. And then by the time they bought that, then it was time to go off to film school. So I only lived in that mansion for about 2 years because they bought it in 2004, and I lived there from 2004, 2005. 2006, so 3 years. 3 years I lived in that mansion. And then 2007 to 2010 was film school. And then I lived there a little bit when I got back from film school, and then eventually I moved here. So yeah. But I always, just like, you know, how I always give it up to the vets, because they do a great job. I give it up to the vets. I give it up for, you know, police officers because they put their life on the line. And you guys should too. And I give it up to firefighters because my one buddy, he got burned. But he makes a shitload of money. Firefighters make a shitload of money. He makes like $70,000 a year, $80,000 a year, which is pretty good money. But he's got a burn mark from like here to here, like on his arm. Or it's either on his arm or on his leg. Thank God it wasn't on his face. And he's a good guy. I've known him since like the 3rd or 4th grade. He's a really good guy. So yeah. You just need a charge. Well, thank God, Larry. I'm going to talk to him on Sunday. I think tomorrow I'm just going to chill and edit some videos. I'll probably do a stream. Maybe I'll invite Randall in a stream tomorrow. You know, hopefully maybe I can get Randall to do a drawing stream tomorrow. I'm not promising anything. We'll see. Was he going to slide down the fire pole? I was, Larry. I asked, I said, do you guys have a fire pole by chance? And they're like, we do. And then they were like, why? I was like, what do you mean why? I'm like, I got to slide down it for the vlog. That's classic vlog material. I think the better question is why wouldn't Fears slide down that pole? That's my go-to answer. You would make a good police officer. I don't know. You know what, Larry? I think being a firefighter would be much more cooler. You know? But, yeah, I thought about it, you know, back in the day. But I was like, nah, it's just not for me. Ever since I was 4 or 5 years old, Fears has had that itch to be an artist, you know? I've had other inclinations. You know, like when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I want to be a firefighter. I want to be this. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be this. I want to be that. Well, Fears had 4 things that I would always say when I was a kid. I loved movies ever since I watched The Goonies. I think I watched The Goonies like when I was 4 or 5, somewhere around there. Something like that. I can't remember how old I was, but ever since I was a young, wee little Fears, a wee little lad, I would always tell people, oh, I want to be these 4 things. I always told everybody I want to be a firefighter, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a scientist, and I want to be an artist. But when I was a kid, I was like, well, I don't know what type of artist. I just knew that I wanted to be some type of artist. And I guess Fears picked the right one, because if I would have picked an astronaut or a firefighter, maybe the great Fearsman, you know, that wonderful character that we all love and know, maybe Fearsman would never exist. Maybe the vlog would never exist. Maybe Fearsman 26 would never exist if I went that other path. So thank God, I think I made the right path because I have wonderful fans like you know, that love that love my content, and I love you guys. I really do. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys, thank you for the 3 likes. I appreciate that. You guys give so much constant support, love, blessings, prayers. Well, not everybody gives prayers because, not everybody in the community is religious. But the people that are religious, like me, I appreciate all your prayers and blessings. But, like, I'm cool with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Well, except for the trolls, obviously. But with all the loving and loyal fans, I'm cool with all you guys. Like, I love that there's so much diversity in the community. Like, I'll Visions, no offense, I'll just use Visions as an example. I don't think Visions will mind. Visions is not religious, but he still gives love, support, views, content, friendship. That's all great stuff. But then, like, Yakov is super religious. Just like me. Actually, Yakov's probably more religious than I am. But I am religious, but Yakov's, like, super religious. That's all well and good. Larry, I don't know if you're religious, but Larry, gives friendship, blessings, prayers. He gives views. So everybody contributes in their own way, which is awesome. By the way, shout out to Legends of the motherfucking Hidden Temple. Fears bought this online. I saw it. I think I got it for... Hang on, I don't want to lie. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was $10 online. But Visions, don't quote me. Fucking Legends of the Hidden Temple was one of the greatest Nickelodeon television shows. I would scream at the television. I'm like, you fucking idiot! You idiot! You idiot! Put the fucking silver monkey together, you dumb shit! And then they would, like, turn it around, and I'm like, you're a moron. The nose does not go backward. Flip it around, smack it down, and it'll, like, let you go into the next door. I always wanted to be on Legends of the Hidden Temple and some Double O Dare. But you know what? I haven't found a Double Dare hat yet. Not yet. The key word is yet. But when I find a Double Dare hat, Visions, you know that I will buy one. Fucking Double Dare and Legends of the Hidden Temple were so good. Don't deny it. All of you guys, all the male people in the community, you guys know you watched a little bit of Legends of the Hidden Temple and a little bit of Double Dare. Like, picture a wee little lad, Little Visions, sitting in front of the TV with his AC/DC black shirt on. Mom, can I watch television? Yeah, sure, honey. Visions is fucking, like, he's just jamming out right in front of the TV with his AC/DC. Actually, I don't even know if... Visions, do you like AC/DC? I should have made that assumption. I just pictured, like, a little Visions, right? In your black t-shirt, because Visions, he's super goth. Visions, you were wearing black t-shirts at around 4, 5, 6 years old. I know you were. So I just picture Visions just jamming the fuck out of AC/DC, watching some fucking Double O Dare, Legends of the Hidden Temple. Am I right? Let me know, buddy. Let me know. Let's see here. Larry says, I'm glad you chose YouTube, Fears. You know what, Larry? I'm glad too. But you know what? How cool would it be to have been a fucking astronaut? That would have been pretty cool. Like when I went to space camp when I was 15, that was fucking amazing. Oh, I loved it. Larry says, now all the trolls are trolling me in the Discord. Well, see, Larry, because I'm gone, now they have to find a new person. Like, the trolls, they're idiots. They think they're smart, but they're not smart. They're like, oh, shit, Fears is gone. Well, now we'll just pick on somebody else. So, Larry, I'm sorry that they're making fun of you. Larry, just remember this. Don't let them get to you. They're spineless, gutless, coward fucking morons. I'm not afraid of them. You shouldn't be afraid of them. They're idiots. Larry says I'm Baptist. Okay, that's cool. Nice, man. I have a couple friends in Missouri that are Baptist. So, yeah. Did you ever see Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Oh, yeah, Larry. I used to watch that all the time. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? It was all right. The cartoon. I think the cartoon was a little bit better than that stupid game show. The game show, it was all right. But the cartoon was better. Now, I did like the sequel. They made a game show. They made a sequel to the original Carmen Sandiego. The Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego, that was way better than Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. And it had to do with like time travel and stuff. Did you ever watch that one, Larry? That one was way better. I liked that one. The first game show, it was all right. The cartoon fucking rocked beyond belief. So there it is. But the first game show, I really wasn't feeling it. But Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. That was fucking great. That was amazing. That was fantastic. So Visions, did I get it right? Do you like AC/DC? I'm just curious. Anyway, let's continue on. Tonight's topics are, I thought, Halloween is coming up. So because I was underprepared, so I apologize, because I fell asleep and I have no movies to review tonight. I'm sorry that I'm unprepared. You guys know, usually Fears is very prepared for every single show, every single interview. So yeah, speaking of interviews, I've got a couple of interviews, professional interviews lined up for Fearsman 26. I'm going to professionally interview, I've interviewed Tommy, but not professionally. So I'm going to interview the great Tommy, NC 2010, because he's my most famous friend I know. So I'm going to interview Tommy. I'm thinking about interviewing the director of Oz, the Land of Oz, because I wrote my friend Steph. Remember, I interviewed her. She played Dorothy, or she does play Dorothy. I said, hey Steph, do you think I could interview the Land of Oz director, the guy that puts the whole shebang together? She went, oh yeah, Fears. She goes, just write him. She goes, or I can give you, his number, or I can link it. And I was like, oh yeah. I said, I'll write him. So she hooked me up with an email. I wrote him, and he said, I'd love to do it, but he goes, we're going to have to do it after the event is done. So after the event gets done in September, I'm going to interview him. And then I'm going to ask Keith Coogan at the toy show. I'm going to have him subscribe to my YouTube channel, or I'm going to try and be like, I would love to have you on my podcast. Visions, you know that guy, the guy out of he played the dorky guy he played fucking Brad out of Adventures in Babysitting. But the chick in it, oh my God, she's hot. Oh my God, she was so smoking hot. Oh, Fears would have cut off my left leg. I would have cut off my left nut to be with that girl in Adventures in Babysitting. You've seen it, Visions. That hot chick, oh my Lord. She should have been in Playboy or something. Woo! She was hot. Anyway, and then Keith Coogan was also in one of my favorite 80s movies ever, where those terrorists take over. Visions, you've got to watch it. It's called is it called Toy Soldier or Toy Soldiers? Toy Soldiers. It's got Keith Coogan in it. It's got Sean Astin in it. It is rocking. It's like where it happens in the 80s. It happens at this boys college. It's an all boys college, and they send only the most troublemaker kids, to this college. So it's a bunch of misfits that go to college, and these terrorists take over the school. And even though the college kids are riffraffs, their fathers have real big important jobs. One guy is the secretary to the president. One guy's the president of a construction company, a $1 billion company or some shit. So if you get a chance, watch that. Watch that. It's so fucking good. I need to get it on Blu-ray, though. I haven't found it on Blu-ray. I hope to God it is on Blu-ray. If not, I've got it on DVD. And I haven't reviewed it for you guys, but I will watch it again and I will review it for you guys at some point. Let's see. Vision says, I do like it, but I wasn't allowed to listen to devil music as a child. Do they mention the devil in AC/DC? Oh shit, they do. But not in all their songs. I didn't know that. Because I'm going through the lyrics in my head now, Visions. I think in a couple of songs they mention the devil. Sorry, buddy. Oh shit. Well, hopefully God he'll forgive me. I do like AC/DC. But the thing is I don't think God would put his wrath upon Fears. It's just music. But not all of their music has to do with the devil. You know what I'm saying? A lot of their music has to do with fucking rock and roll and shit. But yeah, you're right. Hell's Bells. Yeah, I remember. Oh yeah. But like again, not all their music is about the devil. Yep. Highway to Hell. Yep. That's another one. Yep. Larry says, what about the show Funhouse? Had the hot twin cheerleaders? Funhouse. Never heard of that. Funhouse. Let's Google it. I've never... Visions, have you heard about this? Funhouse? Hang on, well, let me catch up with the comments before I Google Funhouse. Vision says, yeah, I just watched that movie a couple weeks ago. Wasn't he in Don't Tell Mom the Baby... Yeah, so he was in, like, his 3 most legendary films that he was in. I mean, he still does cameos in like, when I met him the first time, so this will be the second time I meet him, Visions, in about a week or two. That's the Lakeland Toy Con that I was telling you guys about the other day. And Jeff wrote me and went, oh, Fears, dude, I've got some epic news. And I was like, oh, yeah? And then I said, what is it? And he was like, well, Fears, he goes, you need to get up that fucking Keith Coogan footage. And so I didn't know he was coming, right, Vision? So I was like, I know, man. I said, when is Fears not behind on the vlogs? And he went, I know, man. He goes, you filmed so much, Fears. I said, well, the reason why I filmed so much is for a couple of reasons. And then Jeff was like, well, what's the reasons? I said, well, one, I said, then I never run out of things to edit. I said, let's say I'm strapped for cash and I can't do an epic adventure vlog. I'm like, well, I haven't uploaded this yet. I haven't edited this yet. So I always plan ahead and I film a bunch of shit. I said, number 2, it's always good as a YouTuber to have an unlimited supply of footage. So again, you never run out. And then the third reason is sometimes Fears will lose patience and go, you know what? I should edit this first and then go, to Disney World. But then I'll be like, you know what? Fuck it. Life's all about having fun. I'm just going to go to Disney World this weekend and film a whole bunch of shit, So then I keep getting behind. So I told Jeff. So anyway, the reason why Jeff brought this up, Visions, he went, well, Fears, he goes, try to get it up. And I went, yeah, I will. And he's like, no, Fears, you don't understand. And I was like, well, what? And he was like, well, he's coming. I said, when? I said, when is he coming? He goes, oh, Fears, he's coming to that Lakeland one. I was like, oh, hell yes. And he went, Fears, he goes, and so Jeff gave me the idea. He goes, Fears, he goes, I love your podcast. And he goes, but I also love, like, your professional interview. He goes, I don't remember the name of that girl. He goes, but the last professional interview you did, the girl that played Dorothy, he goes, that was one of your best interviews you've ever done in your entire life. He goes, you prepared for, like, a week or two. I said, you know what, Jeff? I said, actually, the fans don't know this. I said, I asked her, like, 3 or 4 weeks prior to that, and she said, I can't do it until this week. And I went, that's fine. I said, I'll prepare. I said, so I prepared for like 2 to 3 weeks for that interview. So I was very prepared. And he went, well, Fears, it was great. He goes, how great would it be if you got Keith Coogan on your podcast? I said, I don't know if he would do it. I said, but I said, all I can do is ask him. I said, I would love to professionally interview Keith Coogan. I said, I kind of already did in the last convention, in that last year. I met him last year. And I got a couple of minutes with him on camera. So I said, even if I don't get him on the podcast, Visions, at least I'll have a professional interview with him in video format. But how great would it be if I got him on the podcast? God, that'd be amazing. So we'll see. We'll see what I can do. But yeah, so his 3 most memorable roles, Visions, was Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, Toy Soldiers, and then he played the nerdy guy Brad in Adventures in Babysitting. So he did that, and then he played Kenny, the rock and roll guy with the long flowing hair, and he told me that was a wig. They professionally made a wig because he had short hair when he did Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. That's why at the end of the movie where he comes out of the bathroom and he goes, oh, my name's Kenneth, and then she goes, oh, Kenny, you look great. Well, it's because his hair is like as short as mine, and he just wore the wig over it. And he said, I remember in the interview, Visions, that he told me last year, he goes, they spent like a month preparing that wig. And I said, really? He goes, oh yeah. He goes, it was a big movie because it was one of the biggest movies I was ever in. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. And he goes, He goes, have you ever seen it, Fears? And I said, I've seen it tons of times. You know, one of the most memorable scenes out of Visions is they made up that crappy fucking clown house fucking fast food place, like where she has to work before she gets the corporate job. And then like they're selling hot dogs and chili, and it looks fucking disgusting. And then that guy that she falls in love with like drives that fucking clown house like van around and shit. It's classic. That movie is classic. I love that movie. But the food in it, like I would never touch that clown house shit ever. It looks disgusting. I think that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to make it look horrible. Like, hey, this is the most horrible fucking summer job you could possibly have in your entire life, right? I do like chili dogs. I just don't like their chili dogs because, again, they make it look fucking disgusting. The best chili dogs I've ever had at the St. Louis Cardinals Stadium. Me and my dad bought chili dogs at one time or another. Those are amazing. Amazing. Those chili dogs are great. Amazing. All right, let me get back to the comments. You ever watch The Toy with Richard Pryor? I've seen that, Larry. It's in the collection. Hang on, where is it? Oh shit, where is it? I know I have it. There it is. There it is. Oh yeah. So yeah. Yep. I just haven't got it on Blu-ray yet. The key word is yet. Yo, what's up, Lord Collectibles? Lord Collectibles. It's been a minute. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Let's see. Larry says, Visions, they never mention the devil. You were thinking of the Rolling Stones. No, I'm pretty sure AC/DC. Again, they don't mention the devil in all their music, but some of their music. Hang on. Highway to Hell. That's an AC/DC. I mean, hell, Highway to Hell, you know. Well, where does the devil live? He lives in hell. I'm pretty sure Highway. See, I'm not good at I'm good at tunes, Visions. I'm not good at, hey, this guy played in this band. Hey, this is the name of this song. I'm just good at tunes. I remember tunes, but here. AC/DC songs. My dad loved AC/DC. My dad loved a lot of rock and roll. AC/DC, Rolling Stones, Metallica, Def Leppard, Iron Maiden. I mean, he loved all that shit. Let's see. AC/DC songs. Let's see what pops up. Thunderstruck. Yep. Thunderstruck. Let's see here. Back in Black, War Machine, Highway. Yeah, Highway to Hell. TNT. Rock and Roll. Damnation. Are You Ready? Rock and Roll Train. You Shook Me All Night Long. Fire Your Guns. I mean, those are just some. I literally just YouTubed, like, AC/DC songs, Visions, and all that shit popped up. So, Larry, they mentioned the devil a couple of times. Again, not in all of their songs, but in a lot of their songs. But, again, that's not that bad, though. Not them. Plus, music is another form of, expression. A lot of people don't think music is an art. I'm like, hello? It is art. Anything that you express yourself, that's considered art. Whether it's painting, sculpting, writing, drawing, acting, modeling, music, ironwork, like in my film school, it really wasn't a film school I went to. They had a film school program that I was enrolled in, but it was more like a college art school. Anything that was considered art, my school had a degree for. They had wood carving, iron sculpting, like, you know how I forgot what those people are called, like the people that like chisel the marble statues, like you see all the old ass statues like in Greece and shit. Like where the guy has like a leaf like in front of his penis and he's all like this. You know, the marble statues. People was in a classroom like chipping away at like stone and shit. I kid you not. You guys think I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. So anything considered art, they had a degree for at my college. I chose their film department because I thought it was when I remember I came home from work and I saw a commercial for Collins College, and I was like, man, I really want to go to their like their film school area. I get a degree. So yeah. Let's see. Larry says Funhouse was a better version of Double Dare. I've never heard of Funhouse. Never. I'll have to Google it. Does anyone know what Funhouse was? Visions, did you ever hear of Funhouse? I watched a lot of Double Dare. I watched Legends of the Hidden Temple. I don't know if I've ever watched Funhouse. You know, let's Google it. Let me YouTube it. Let me see here. Is it 2 words, Larry, or is it fun and house mixed together? Hopefully they have a trailer. I doubt if it was a game show. I don't know if they have a trailer here. Funhouse. I'll just write Funhouse game show. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. It's very colorful. So there was a yellow team and there was a red team. Okay, so it kind of looks like Double Dare. I'm guessing since it was called Funhouse, I guess they film it inside a house. I would presume. Oh, wow. Their obstacle course is fucking huge. Oh, shit. Well, you know what? I just found one that says, Players Run the Funhouse, December 1989. Well, let's watch them run the Funhouse real quick, because I'm intrigued on what this is.
You know what? Let's talk about AI for a second. It helps a lot with communication, but it's...
Fuck all this AI shit.
Really important to make sure that everything I write still feels true to myself.
Alright, here we go.
This is my man, Eric Altoff. He is the Power Prize winner. He watches Funhouse on WTXF Channel 29 in Philadelphia. Are y'all
Oh my
up?
lord.
Yeah.
This is like super 80s, Larry. Like the
Eric, go on now, come on. On your mark. Get set.
I will give them props, Larry. Their obstacle course inside this house is way more advanced than Double Dare. But I like the simplicity of Double Dare, but this is like Double Dare on crack.
Go, Eric. Run good, Eric. Go, baby. Check the top, Eric. Check the top. There it is. Grab it. Grab it. Go, 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 go. Yes. Fast, Eric. Fast. He's not leaving anything, man. He's grabbing every tag he goes by. Go! Come on, he's grabbing front. Power Prize! All right, dude! That's it. Come on out. Come on out.
I will say this: they don't give the kid much time. But you know what? They didn't give the players much time on Double Dare. Double Dare, you only had a minute. I think on Legends of the Hidden Temple, they got 3 minutes. So really, they got more time on Legends than both Funhouse and Double Dare combined.
As you can, Eric. Come on out as fast as you can. Keep coming. Come on out. Now, you know what happened? In the tongue, you were pulling out the tongue? The video games were in there. And